Alright, the day has finally arrived. We've got the Oceania expansion, and I'm just going to play some chill games here. I'm going to test out the hard AI and try to fill out my bird card atlas. Let's see what some of these cards can do here. What do we got going on? A mix of old and new cards. Some good old bonus cards here. White Wagtail could be interesting. Eastern Rosella. All players gain a nectar. You also gain a wheat. I want to try that. Get that bird down. Let's see. What's our wetland bird going to be? Rosella is a cavity nest. Works with the golden eye. And the round one goal is birds with cavity nests. Cherry and wheat in the food cost of your birds, food cost of played birds, and white and no powers for round 4. So let's see, what else do we want here? Red-backed fairy wren is a star nest, so that works out well here. I think we're going to go with viticulturalist. That could put the cedar waxwing on the board. And we get one more food. Let's take the wheat for the Roselia. And let's roll with this and see what happens. Alright, let's get a little greedy here. I would, I don't know that the computer is going to grab this Roselia. Let's throw down. Let's see, we want the worm. No, we don't. Throw it on the golden eye. Then we'll draw cards, get our Roselia. Play the juniper titmouse into the forest. A little bit of lag there. Let's grab the Roselia and the waxwing. Chipping sparrow is really good in this metagame. Egg-laying forest birds are a huge premium. So I think I'm going to draw cards again. I want that wagtail. I don't think so. There's another cavity nest for our golden eye. Alright, let's throw down. We got 5 activations left. Let's get the chipping sparrow down in the forest. AI plays Swayson's hawk in the grasslands. So far it seems to be doing alright. Let's get some food here. Take a wheat and a worm. And lay our egg. Alright, I got 3 activations left. But really good to get these cavity nest birds down. I could gain food, hope to get some nectar, lay another egg, and I should be able to drop the fairy wren and the nightjar. Let's try that out. Score some choice nectar. That actually lets us get the Roselia down and the nightjar. So let's do that. We'll use the wheat here, and we'll put the nightjar in the grasslands and use the last nectar to get on the board for the points there. Well, the AI is just kind of gaining food and not playing its one card, so it looks like it's kind of weak still. They still have it listed as in beta, so hopefully they can work on improving that in the future. So let's stick with the plan, throw it on the nightjar. And we'll have 2 cavity nests to charge up our golden eye. Oh, they got a nice little lay all button here. They added that from since the beta, I think. I think that was some feedback that some players gave after the beta. Good to see that they took that into account. So we tie on the round goal. Play a purple gallinule. So the AI did work to get on the board for the round goal, so that's good. And we get a free card. So the nightjar is whenever another player takes the gain food action, gain a worm from the feeder if there is one at the end of the turn. Sacred Kingfisher is a new bird. No, it's not. This is yeah, it is OE. Thought for a second it might be European, but when another player takes the gain food action, gain a worm, a fish, or a rat from the bird feeder if there is one at the end of the turn. So it operates like the nightjar. It is another cavity nest. So let's see. We got a nectar in the bird feeder. Shoveler is a good bomb. Spotless Crake. Lay 1 egg on each bird in your wetlands, including this one. Not really that great. I'll look at cherry-eating birds. I think I am going to draw some cards here. Some more options. Bonus card bird is good. Probably going to take this shoveler because it works out really well with the round goal, adding +2 there. Raven pops up. I think we're just going to leave that. If I were playing against a human, I'd probably deny that. Princess Stephanie's Astrapia. Choose one other player, you both lay an egg. Don't mind that. Let's see. So if the AI leans on their forest, Sacred Kingfisher could help us get more food, along with the nightjar. It is a cavity nest. I think I am going to gain food here, since our forest is pretty well developed here. It doesn't make a lot of sense, I think, to grab the Raven and build further into the grasslands. So let's go with the nectar and the wheat. And let's hand out the nectar to everybody and get an extra wheat ourselves. Lay our egg. So we get a free egg here. And the nightjar, it's worms only. So this Kingfisher would have gotten us a fish or a rat here. I think I'm just going to... You know what? I think I am going to play this Kingfisher. Let's put it down in the grasslands. And we'll use a nectar on it. Burn the egg off the golden eye to free that up. So now we have 3 cavity nests for our golden eye. Ah, here, so now they take the gain food action. So we're going to get another egg. And I wish I could choose the order of priority here, because I would choose the Kingfisher first, take that rat. Now I'm forced here. At least it's a reroll. So both of my birds will hit here. So let's take the worm. Now we get the kingfisher. And let's take another worm. We have a lot of worm-eating birds here. Yeah, they really should allow it. I thought I read something in the statement they put out today that they improved the order of operations for pink powers, but maybe that's going into their big update they're doing tomorrow morning. On the 12th, that is. So for the round goal, we want cherry and wheat eating birds. Just throw it on the shoveler. Actually, do we want to use a nectar here? I think we will, to get on the board for the wetlands nectar points. Use the egg off the golden eye. So it looks like they added, I think this is feedback that I gave after the beta, was to have some type of indication that you are actually tied for the nectar points. And it looks like they've accomplished that by having a half star. So yeah, we're tied for the grassland nectar points. And there's a gold half star there. Interesting. Alright, so we got 3 activations left. No nectar in hand. And Raven is still sitting there. Could pick up the rat from our kingfisher. Does help with the round 3 goal. I know I said I was going to leave it. Three activations left. Let's just keep doing this. And we have passerine. 30 centimeters or less. So both our birds hit passerine here. Not looking to build out into our forest anymore. Really need to pick up a second cherry-eating bird. Big leg spike there. Nice free egg from our opponent. Grab some more food. Looks like we're getting a fish off the kingfisher. Two activations left. Could gain the nectar here. Let's hand out a bunch of food. There we got the black-red stars from the AI. So they're not really mounting much of an offense here. They're not really drawing cards. So they don't have a really good board state, but it's using up its food. Looks like it just keeps gaining food. The titmouse is pumped up. It hands out a lot of eggs here. No cards in hand, so it's really going to need to draw some cards here. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to use all of my nectar, but I'm not too worried about that. This is just a chill game. Just throw it on our waxwing. Alright, hit the lay all button on our golden eye. The game is pretty laggy. I don't know if that's my recording software doing that. You have to dink around with that. See if I can't clean that up a little bit. So what do we got in the tray? Black woodpecker is a lot of food, a lot of worms. It is a cavity nest. Would be our fourth one. We need one more passerine bird. We have that with the fairy wren. We need another cherry-eating bird. And we've got 3 cherry-eating birds in the tray. The woodpecker works out well with the food cost. So let's draw that. European rollers, garbage. Let's hand out the card. Another free egg from the AI. And some more free food. Take that worm. And I think we will take another worm. Alright, let's throw down. I could gain food here, or I could just force down the woodpecker. I think I'm just going to force it down. Oh, want to take off the golden eye here. We're going to have to make sure to burn off those 2 more eggs off the golden eye. Get a free 4. More food. Grab the rat off the kingfisher. So these pink powers are working out really well. Alright, so 4 activations left in the round. I think I'm going to draw some cards here. We want to get the fairy wren down. Could just do that. And we got 2. These are just food gaining birds. Fairy wren will get us to 6 for passerine. I think I am just going to draw some cards here. And I will spend an egg. Actually, no I won't. Killdeer. Mass Lapwing. This is a really good card from Oceania. Not going to do us a whole lot of good this late in the game, but it's a great card to have in your starting hand. Or in the earliest part of the game. Tree swallow, not terrible. It is a cherry-eating bird. Doesn't qualify for passerine, but we already got that covered. Alright, so let's check on the AI, see what they're doing. So they played another predator bird. I wonder if they have falconer or ornithologist. It'll be interesting to see if the AI is looking really well at its bonus card and playing off that. The gannet is also a predator. So they have 3 predators on the board. And they are building out their wetlands. They're going to want to draw some cards to develop their late game options. So it looks like it's doing a good job of that. So what do we want to do now? Fairy wren. I think we can play that now. Burn off the last 2 eggs on the golden eye. We've maxed out passerine. And we need 2 more cherry-eating birds to max out viticulturalist. Don't know that tree swallow is that bird. Really like to have a nice big point bomb here. God, it would be great if we had a bomb in our hand to just gain food and gain all that nectar. 2 activations left in the round. I think I am just going to draw cards here again. Bluebird, that would have been great to have earlier. House wren, not amazing. It is a white power bird. Could drop something in our forest with that. I think I am going to ditch an egg here, because we're kind of in a situation where we really need to find a bomb. European robin is a cherry-eating bird. Hand out a card. Well, I really got to figure out what's going on with this leg. Golden-headed cisticola won't help us here. Our grasslands is full. I remember the game being this laggy. It's got to have something to do with my recording software, I think. Dick Sislow from our opponent. They don't have any cards to really take advantage of that yet. And their red start, they're going to want to keep the eggs off their birds in the wetlands, so we'll see if they do that. They're setting themselves up to where they want to draw a bunch of cards and then lay eggs. And they're going to have the option to convert on the bonus conversion or tuck on the Dick Sisel. So we'll keep an eye on that. So, House Wren, we could do a double play into the forest. You know, this might actually be a decent lapwing play here. I need food for the robin. It doesn't pay to gain nectar right here at the end of the round, so I think I will play the lapwing. So we get a cherry, get a wheat, get a worm, and it doesn't pay to grab a nectar. I guess we'll just take it anyway. So that was a pretty good lapwing. Now we have the food for our robin. Get all our eggs on the goldeneye. And we squeaked out the round goal. Red wattlebird, this is a pretty terrible power. Gain 1 nectar from the supply for each bird with a wingspan less than 49 centimeters in your forest. And it doesn't even qualify itself. It's exactly at 49, and that's a pretty big oversight, I think. You'd think they'd make it so the bird actually qualified for its own power. So we get a free egg and a free food, and we'll get a second free food. We need the rat. We don't. So that works out really well, because now we can go house wren into the robin. We want anything in the tray, so let's go house wren. It's a negative -1 point play. We're already maxed out on cavity nests for the goldeneye. You know what? I don't think... It's not a cherry-eating bird. I think in this instance it's actually bad to play the house wren, because it's just a negative -1 point bird because of the egg cost, and we're so far ahead on white powers that I don't think our opponent is going to be able to catch us on that. Does clear up the eggs on the goldeneye. So let's see. So we could play the tree swallow to max out viticulturalist. We're gonna need food for that. So playing the tree swallow will burn off the last 2 eggs on the goldeneye for us here, and then max out viticulturalist. Then we'll probably just lay eggs here at the end of the game. Free egg. So, gotta keep our eye on the fairy wren here. Lay an egg on each of your birds with a star nest. Kind of forgot about that. I haven't been paying attention to star nests. Can't play the Sisticola. Alright, so let's get a worm here. And we can get another worm. And we can actually use this food to force down the swallow. Let's use a rat. Almost got a full board here. 3 activations left. I haven't played any pab birds. I don't have any bombs either. This is going to be a low-scoring game. I haven't seen any bombs. I don't think any big point birds have shown up in the tray at all. California quail. Oh, we do have the northern shoveler for 7 points. Alright, so 3 activations left. We have 2 birds for the round goal. And checking in on the AI, they have a ton of food. Looks like they have drawn some cards. So they're just going to want to lay eggs, really, in these last 2 turns, converting their excess food and cards into eggs. They have wrecked their chances with the red start here. They have plenty of space that they could have spread these eggs around their forest and their grasslands. So the AI is not being very smart about that. So let's see, 3 activations left. We have both our bonus cards maxed out. So I think we just lay eggs here. We don't really have a terrific engine. Don't need to gain food. So it's just all about laying eggs here. Oceania egg spam. And we will tuck here. So we got a 5-point engine here for the last 3 activations of the game. Not terrible. But yeah, I think I'm going to have a low score. My bird points are atrocious. 38. We're sitting on 84 points, so it's not absolutely terrible. So we'll get into the 90s. So they went for the red wattlebird. So they scooped up 1, 2, 3 pieces of nectar here at the end of the game. So their last activation, we'll see if... So they're winning all the nectar points too. We'll just continue to lay eggs here. Tuck here. Kind of feels like maybe the AI will beat me here. They play a nice big bomb here, or they spend their nectar in the grasslands. They're going to have 15 nectar points. Gain up food here. Yeah, it's a shame not having a big point bomb at the end here to take advantage of all this food we're getting. Alright, that's a wrap. See if we manage to beat the hard AI here. Worried about those nectar points. Got 12 caches on the titmouse. If they drop a bomb and burn off... Oh, it looks like they laid an extra egg. Well, if they drop a bomb here, they can spend these 2 eggs and get 4 eggs off the red start. Lay all here. We got a lot of mileage out of our goldeneye here, though. So let's see what they... Nope, they didn't play a bird there. So we won the round goal. They did get on the board. And we have our game end power. And one thing I noticed here, you don't have to sit through all this. You can just hit the space bar and it just blasts through all that. So that's a really nice addition. So yeah, the AI got 15 nectar points there. We managed 6. And then let's see the damage. Did really well on bonus cards. 20 round goal points there, so we did really well there. So yeah, it looks like we did better than I thought we may have. And they could come back on nectar points, 104 to 91. Not a bad score for the AI. So it didn't play perfectly, but it did a good job of securing these nectar points and playing birds and getting to 91. Let's have a look at what the AI's bonus card was. So it had photographer, birds with colors in their name. So they didn't have falconer or rodentologist. They got 0 birds for photographer. Can't remember if any of those were available. So I don't know if the AI choked on its bonus card or not, but alright. Stay tuned for another game. Thanks for watching, everybody.